So welcome to the secret world of independent magazines. These aren't like the magazines that you'll find on the newsstand or in your local supermarket. These are independent magazines made with love. And you can tell as soon as you pick them up that they're different. They're like limited edition prints, like small hand-roasted batch coffee, like those wonderful little shops you find down cobbled alleys full of the most amazing things. They really are special, and we're delighted to be able to share them with you. And you may not know, but there is a renaissance in the world of independent magazines at the moment. There are hundreds, if not thousands, being produced every year, brand new copies and brand new magazines. But that, with it, comes a challenge, because how do you find the magazine that's for you? We set up Picks and Ink magazines, a website where you can buy independent magazines a few years ago now, because we know the power that magazines have. If you find a magazine that really speaks to you, it's like having a new trusted friend. You really look forward to that magazine arriving through the letterbox every month or every quarter, and it tells you new, interesting, exciting things. It gives you ideas, it gives you inspiration, it puts you in touch with a whole new community of like-minded readers. They really are very special, powerful things. And your next new favourite magazine is out there, but how do you find it? So take our website, Picks and Ink. We have over 700 different issues in stock right now on the site for you to have a look at. That's a huge number. Imagine walking into a restaurant and being handed a 700-page menu. Might sound like a great idea, but actually, how do you decide what you want to eat? Well, we feel we've got a new idea for you, and it's kind of based on a restaurant's tasting menu. So instead of browsing the whole range of magazines that we have on Picks and Ink, we're going to put together a tasting menu for you based on your individual requirements and likes and interests. So how are we going to do that? We're going to send you 6 magazines that we have carefully chosen every year. That's roughly one every 2 months. And along with the magazine, you'll receive some tasting notes that will tell you why we think this magazine is really special, why you'll enjoy it, and we'll tell you a little bit about the maker and a little bit about what's inside this particular issue. So we're going to produce a tasting menu for you. But we're not just going to produce one tasting menu, we're going to produce 4 tasting menus for you. We've called this new idea free-range magazines because it really does give you a free-ranging journey across the best of independent magazines. So how does it work? Well, you'll pick from one of the 4 streams or tasting menus that we've developed for you. The details are all below, so please do go and have a look and pick the one that's for you. But to give you an idea, the first stream is the Good Life stream. This is our sort of general lifestyle stream. It's going to have a bit of everything in there, whether it's interesting stories, interesting places, growing, cooking, a bit of homes and decor. And basically, it's going to give you a taste of what it's like to live the independent magazine lifestyle. Our second stream is the Creative Spark stream. This is for anyone who has an interest in creativity. You may already be a maker and enjoying a hobby that is creative, or you might just want to get creative inspiration for your work, for your life, or for your next new hobby. So I think you'll really enjoy the Creative Spark stream. The third stream is our Big Adventure stream. This is for anyone who likes to have adventures, whether they're small or large. It'll be about travel, it'll be about interesting places, people traveling to interesting places, and I know this stream is going to be full of amazing photography. If you're an armchair traveller, or whether you're planning your next adventure, the Big Adventure will be a great stream for you. The fourth stream is the one that possibly I'm most excited about, which is our totally free range stream. So the idea here is you're going to say, you guys are the experts, you can decide which magazines you're going to send me, and I will put myself entirely in your hands. So we might send you one of the magazines from the other 3 streams, or we might send you something entirely different that's come across our desk that we think is really special but wouldn't quite fit into one of the other streams. So that's the totally free range stream. Have a look below, pick the stream that's right for you, and then start your magazine journey. And the amazing thing is you won't be alone, because although this is new, we've already had hundreds of people sign up to be part of our free range magazines journey, and we're really pleased about that. So what I wanted to do was just read out a couple of comments for you from some of the people who've already signed up. So I've got a piece of paper here, so excuse me if I have to read them off here. But the first one is, I love your magazines. They are beautifully laid out for an enjoyable read and beat the glossy mags 100% for content. Another said, I love your service. I'm finding magazines I would never normally see because I live in a rural village. Another, I love Pix and Ink and I spend way too much on the superb magazines. Well, thank you. I always tell visitors where I get my beautiful magazines from. They arrive at my door well packaged and in pristine condition. I've tried so many of the magazines. Some I order every issue and others are not what I'm looking for, but I enjoyed finding out they were not for me. Thank you for greatly improving my magazine selection. And finally, I'm constantly amazed that there are publishers out there who actually consider what they present. Things that really matter. The small, sometimes unconsidered things that make life a brilliant adventure and provide moments of pure pleasure. That is what independent magazines do. They make my life, and I suspect the lives of countless other readers, fascinating. Wow, it's just such an amazing set of feedback that we've had already, and truly thank you everyone who has signed up so far. We've had some common questions from people as they've been looking to start their free range subscription journey. And so I thought I'd give you a few of those questions and the answers now. The first one is, can I buy a free range subscription as a gift? And the answer to that is yes, you can. We think the free range subscription idea makes a great gift because we'll send you a gift card to either hand over on the day or send to the giftee in the post. And then their subscription will start in January, which we think is a great time when everyone needs a bit of a lift in January, frankly. So we think it's a great time to start that subscription for them. And they'll get a constant reminder throughout the whole year of what a brilliant gift chooser you are. So yeah, you can absolutely give free range as a gift. The second question we had is, do I need to be an expert? So for instance, if I go for the Creative Spark stream, do I already need to know what I'm doing creatively? And the answer to that is no. The idea behind the Creative Spark stream, the Big Adventure stream, is that we'll give you some inspiration and we'll give you some ideas and we'll tell you some amazing stories and we'll take you into some really interesting places. But you don't have to be an expert to enjoy the magazines that we'll be sending you. If you're just thinking about, actually, I don't do much traveling at the moment, but I want to start, then the Big Adventure will be great for you. Equally, if you think, well, I want to get into creativity and I want to have a new creative hobby, but I haven't got one yet, then again, we think the Creative Spark stream will work really well for you. Another question we had is, what happens if I don't enjoy the magazines I'm getting? I don't get along with them. And the answer to that is, we think you will. We're choosing these magazines really carefully. So if at first you're kind of a little surprised at the magazine you're getting, have a read of the tasting notes and understand why we think this magazine is going to work for you. Spend some time with it, enjoy reading it, enjoy the process of discovering the new magazines that we'll be sending you. If, of course, you decide that the stream you've chosen isn't the one that you want to continue with, it's really easy to swap streams. So just send us an email, give us a call, and we can swap the streams over for you. And it's also worth saying that it's really easy to cancel. So if actually you decide it's not for you or your circumstances change, all you need to do is get in touch with us and we can cancel your subscription and refund you for any of the issues you haven't yet received. So although you're going to sign up for a year, and at the end of that year, your subscription will automatically renew, you're not tied in. You can cancel at any time and receive a refund for the magazines you haven't yet had. The final question is, well, how do I sign up? And the answer is very simple. Just have a look below and pick the stream that you'd like and fill in your details. If it's a gift, fill in where you'd like the gift to be sent, and you can get going with it. It's also worth saying, if you already get magazines, you're already a subscriber to some magazines or you take them regularly, just let us know in the comments box when you subscribe, and we will make sure that we don't duplicate and send you those magazines again as part of your free range subscription. One of the amazing things about the fact that we already run Picks and Ink, our website, is we have literally hundreds of interesting independent magazines to choose from. So we're absolutely sure that if you get one that we were going to send out, we'll have a great alternative for you. And I suppose the final question that you might want to know is, well, how much does it cost to be part of free range magazines? Well, there's a really interesting one here, because we are aiming not only to send you the very best, most interesting, curated, independent magazines, beautifully packaged with the tasting notes alongside them, but we're also aiming to save you money on buying those magazines individually. So a free range subscription costs just £68 for the year, delivered in the UK. If you're overseas, check out below and you'll see the prices that include overseas delivery. But just £68 to be delivered in anywhere within the UK. You'll receive 6 magazines each year, and you will save money on if you were ordering those magazines individually and paying for shipping to have them delivered to you. So we think you can't lose. You're going to get amazing magazines. They're going to be beautifully packaged. They're going to include the tasting notes to give you insights into what's going on. We also really hope that we can build a community around our mailings each time. So we want you to get involved in talking to other people, talking to us about the magazines, and really find a new group of people who share your interest as part of this. So it's so much more than just getting a magazine through the post every 2 months. We think you'll be coming on a journey with us, and we're hugely excited about that journey. So please have a look below, sign up, decide which stream's for you, and we really look forward to for you to join us on this journey. Thank you.